The Great Dictator was Charlie Chaplin's 1940 film. And it's raved at least as being one of his very best. Actually probably the main reason why it's raved as being one of his best is for two reasons, okay? It satirizes Adolf Hitler and all of the Third Reich. And it's a Charlie Chaplin talkie. When you look at who Charlie Chaplin is and what he's best known for doing, he's best known as being probably the biggest silent film actor ever. And his character, the signature character of the Little Tramp, is one that always holds universal appeal. So he did abandon it later on in his career, and The Great Dictator is one that I don't know, I just could never get into very much. Except for the ending monologue. Sometimes individual scenes can't save a movie. While The Great Dictator is a decent film, the ending monologue when he delivers that final speech, you can search it up on YouTube, it's amazing. It's one of the best monologues in film history. But everything that happens before that, nothing really jumps out at me. Nothing really captures. Nothing really yanks me into the moment. It feels like I'm just a regular average Joe. It feels like I'm actually watching a movie. It doesn't feel like I'm actually immersed into anything that's happening. And I've seen the movie a couple times, and I don't know why, but it's just never really done much to me. Yes, the Little Tramp is in it a little bit, and it is cool hearing a silent film star talk. And I do get what it was satirizing, but when it tries to blend the comedy with everything else, everything just felt out of place, and the juggling of the genres I don't think was quite mastered very well here. But when you look at some other Chaplin films like The Kid, where there's some sadness and comedy that are mixed together, it's simply done better in some of those. But sadly, with The Great Dictator, yeah, this is just one of those films that really hinge on one scene. Everything else is just meh, but that one scene brings it up. So, okay, if I had to call one film of each decade actually, the most overrated, yeah, I would call The Dark Knight the most overrated film of the 2000s. Probably call Top Gun the most overrated of the 80s. But the most overrated of the 1940s is The Great Dictator. Even though I like it, it's still overrated. So I'm going to give The Great Dictator just 3 stars out of 4.